What's up, you guys, man? This is the Love versus the Reality of Love podcast. I'm back with another show. Thank you for all the love and support, man. This is exclusively on YouTube, so go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell so you get notified every time I drop a vid. Appreciate you guys, man. We're going to get into the first topic of the day. I had a question asked to me the other day was, how do you not compromise your standards for anybody, for you know what I'm saying, who you potentially want to date? And I want to explain to them how in relationships, man, there's going to be compromise, there's going to be sacrifices, but that's an individual situation. You as a person shouldn't have to compromise your deal breakers. See, this is why I'll explain to you to make I was explaining to y'all to make the list, right? Because everything's not a deal breaker, you guys. Everything is not, oh, I gotta break up with them. You feel what I'm saying? And that's not compromising yourself as individuals. That's not compromising yourself as an individual. That's making a sacrifice. It's compromise. It's give and take. You feel what I'm saying? In any relationship, that's what it's about. But as a person, the way you don't compromise yourself as a person is you hold faith to what you really believe in. Some things are deal breakers. Some things are not a go. Everything can't be a go. You can't sacrifice and compromise everything. Like children. Like, say you were a woman who don't want children, but you want children. Now, you got to really think about on a 1 to 10 scale, because you're happy. Let's say you're happy with this person. You know what I'm saying? You love this person. Are you willing to sacrifice that? Especially if you see yourself as a father, or if it's the vice versa, if you see yourself as a mother and you don't want children, and the other person don't want children, or you don't want children. That's hard to compromise. Now, that's a compromise that I'm not willing to take. I know for me, that's a deal breaker. That's why it's very important to make sure, does this girl want kids? Because if she doesn't, we're not going to need to waste each other's time. There's no reason to, because I want kids. That's just a fact. I'm not compromising that. Certain things are core values and core things that you don't want to compromise for. So that's, to keep that going, you have to make sure that this is a deal breaker for you. Because if it's not a deal breaker for you, maybe you can negotiate something. Maybe you can talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like something that could be negotiable. Let's say, what could be negotiable? Okay, well, listen. Let's say this. Let's say you're the cook in the house, but you don't like to clean. Even though it go hand in hand, I don't understand that. But let's just put that out as an example, right? But the person you're with likes to clean, but they can't cook. You gotta compromise right there. You feel what I'm saying? Let's say you get sick of cooking every day. Well, let's say this. Well, let's say they order takeout or something, and then you clean or whatever. But it's ways you can compromise any relationship. But do not compromise to where the point, I'm talking about the core things. Don't compromise that to the point to where you take away from who you are. Don't, and I always say this because I've done this, don't sacrifice your values for anyone. If you believe a thing, don't sacrifice your values. Because you'll live to regret it, and then what you'll end up doing is, if you get in an argument with this person, you'll throw it back up in their face about what you sacrificed for them. And you stuck it out through them through everything. That's why I've been through certain things in my life that I won't even talk about, right? But I sacrificed who I was as a human being. And what my beliefs was as a human being. And now I look back on it, and I'm not with that person. I realize, man, I should have been done with this. I'm not gonna lie, I should have been done because I sacrificed myself as a person, and then looking on it, there was no. I shouldn't have put it like that. I shouldn't have stuck around for that, but I did. So in turn, it's my fault too. Like, I don't think people understand that. You taking fault when you sit there and allow it to happen. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. If you get fooled twice, man, it ain't their fault no more. It's your fault for being a fool, being able to allow them to fool you again. So I should have known. I should have gotten more information on the individual before I committed to being being with this person. I think what we do a lot of times, we just jump in a relationship instead of saying we're courting or dating. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. We're just dating. We go on dates to really get to know somebody. Because when you throw that label on their boyfriend or girlfriend, that means you locked in. You feel me? And a lot of times, I wish I would have got to know the person a lot more. Because then I probably wouldn't have made her my girlfriend. I just wouldn't have. Just because of the type of person, you know. It's the type of person. It just wouldn't have. I'd have known, like, you know what? It's just not going to work as far as boyfriend and girlfriend. That's not going to work. I'm not saying there was no good that came out of that relationship. There was a lot of good that came out of that relationship. It definitely did. It was a lot of good. But where the struggle was the core issues, the core values. You understand what I'm saying? The power struggle that people face all the time. You have to make sure that you don't lose yourself in the relationship. And I did. I forgot after a while because I was just trying to please the other person. I forgot that I don't even like this. I don't like it. I just did it because you liked it. You enjoyed it. I don't want to do that. I never was into that until I met you. So when you start to look back on it, you're like, man, I really changed who I was for a person. And they wasn't even my person. So it's like, man, it wasn't even no payoff. And then, feel what I'm saying? So we as individuals have to make sure that through all of that, we forgive ourselves after we get out of those relationships. Forgive ourselves, pray for ourselves, and have God give us understanding to that lesson that we were supposed to learn in that. And then once you find the lesson, take that lesson and apply it. And make sure you don't make the same mistakes again. You feel what I'm saying? Because then it's you. At that point, it's you. I say this because I say all my relationships are similar. So that's how I know it's me. It's me. Because I just keep accepting the same thing. You accept the same thing. Keep on accepting the same thing. You can't do that. Stop accepting whatever somebody give you. Because you want to be in a relationship. Because you want the title. Because you see people around you getting married and all that kind of stuff. Man, that ain't you right now. And who knows how long their marriage is going to last. So you hooking yourself onto something. You don't even know if it's going to last or not. Come on. We got to think about those things. We have to think about those things. I just want to let people know, man, losing yourself in a relationship can be one of the most dangerous things you can do. It can be real dangerous. Because at the end of the day, man, all we got is us. All we got is each other. We got to make sure that we keep each other as the person that when we first met them. Feel what I'm saying? You're going to evolve as a person within that relationship. But don't evolve to the point I don't even recognize you. Because I promise you, the person that I met on the day that I met them was not the person that they ended up being. But maybe I was too blind to see it. You know? Maybe they was that the whole time and I was too blind to see. Don't be too blind. When you get a word or a whiff of something, check it out. If it don't fit with you, check it out. I'm telling you. So compromising is within a relationship. Yeah, you compromise things. But you don't compromise who you are. If it goes against all your values and everything like that, no. You don't compromise those things. Your deal breakers, you don't compromise. Your needs, let's say that. Your needs, you don't compromise on your needs, but you gotta have. You can compromise on what you want. You can. You can. Especially if it's not high on the 1 to 10 scale. Like if it ain't 10, because if it's a 10, then it's a need now. It's not a 1 no more. If it comes down to one of those, you can compromise on that. I just don't think the things that you need, you should compromise on. Because then you're taking away from what you want. For real, what you need. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure, that's the lesson today. Make sure that you do not compromise on your core values. Keep it who you are. Keep who you are. There's a lot of change going on around here. And every change ain't good change. Remember that. Hey, you guys, man. I appreciate all y'all love and support. Today was a short show. We'll be back Monday, though, with some more hot topics, man. This is Love versus the Reality of Love podcast. If you want to be on the show, man, just hit me up and let me know. And we can get that thing popping, man. All right, you guys. Thank you for all the love and support, man. I'm out.